Oh hey, there you are. Oh hey, there you are. What's going on, folks? Today I am here at the Dollar Barn. This is an Amazon return pallet retail store where they will buy pallets of Amazon returns and then sell them at retail super cheap. I actually used to have a couple locations like these in my hometown of Lexington. They both ended up closing down, and I've never been to this one, so I thought this would be a great opportunity to bring you guys along for the journey, experience this place for the very first time, and see what kind of deals we can come up with. If you guys don't know me, my name is Caleb. I resell stuff full-time on Amazon and eBay. And so I'm going to be looking for items that I can flip for a profit today in this store. It opens in around 22 minutes, which is kind of surprising because at the other two locations that I had been to in my hometown, people would be lined up for like 45 minutes to an hour ahead of time. So I don't know if that means maybe I came on the wrong day. I guess we'll have to find out. I mean, hey, I'm not gonna complain about not having to stand out in the cold for 25 minutes. I believe today is Saturday. I think Saturday is supposed to be their restock day, which means the day that they get all their new pallets in and their prices are the highest. Pricing at places like these is kind of interesting because it varies as the week goes on. They'll start out at this place at $5 per item right when they restock, and then as the week goes on, it gets cheaper and cheaper. I think all the way down to like 50 cents an item. So I think a big part of whether or not there will be deals to score today will be whether or not they have restocked yesterday. I know that yesterday they were closed, so I think we have a pretty good shot that yesterday they were doing their restocking, but I guess we'll have to just wait and find out. Here we go. Can I take a look at that jersey?
Well, sure. You go ahead, and there's, I think we got a medium, a small.
Few of them. Okay, thank you.
And a medium. That's all we got. We did have larges. So.
Alrighty.
Sorry about that.
No problem. That does not look authentic to me. Yeah, there's no barcode or anything on this anywhere. No thanks. Okay, hold up. We found Pokemon. Okay, that might be too good to leave. Yes, look! It's our man Polyworld! Oh, this one's coming home with me. I don't care what it costs. We've got some knockoff plushes down here too. Little Squirtle, that's kind of cute. This is a like pirated fabrication Big Bang Theory 11th season. Oh man. Oh, hold up. Okay, this looks authentic to me, and it is sealed. Let's see what this goes for. Interesting. So even in used condition, this goes for 11. In new, the lowest used listing right here is 34. So that's worth it. So the interesting thing I'm finding in here is I know the great courses definitely hold some value. I don't know if these are authentic or not, and also they're only individual parts you can see here. I don't know if it'd be worth trying to see if I can complete a set or not. That one's broken. Ah, shoot. With the white case, I thought this was a Wii game. Okay, so check this out. This one I found, I saw it didn't have like a part something on there. I open it up and it's got, it looks like all the discs all in here. and I looked it up, and it looks like it goes for about 19 after fees, which is not bad. The rank isn't the best. Normally I try to stay under 100,000 in DVD, but I mean, hey, we'll have to see how much media actually costs. This will go in the bag though for now. So I did find a good number of other great courses discs, but a lot of them are actually missing discs on the inside. And I don't know, it just feels a little bit fishy to me, so I'm actually just going to leave these.
It is $7.42.
$7.42, thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right, folks, that was quite the experience. Only ended up picking 3 items up while I was in there. One of them's a DVD that I'll be able to get like $9 for. I paid $1 for that. The other one is this Ghostbusters Wii game, which I am quite certain is authentic. I sell a whole lot of these, and this feels and looks really good. I paid $7 total for everything. I'm not sure what she charged for these other 2 items, but this one is in new sealed condition, so I feel good about that. The lowest listing for a new condition game like this on Amazon was 33, and the lowest FBA was like 78 or something crazy like that. So gonna make some solid money on this guy. And then my favorite item, maybe that I've ever found at one of these Amazon return stores, is this bag of knockoff little Pokemon figures. Some of these look so whack, people. So I think when I get back, I'm gonna open some of these up and just share them with you guys, because I think they're super goofy. Did not pay much for that at all, but I'm really happy that we did find it. On the resale side though, honestly, was unimpressed with this location. The location that used to be in Lexington, I think they probably have changed their business model since then. They used to have tons of really solid resellable inventory that would hit on their restock days, and I did confirm that this was one of those. But it looked as if a reseller had already picked through everything. There was very little with much resale value out there. And I would guess they've probably moved to a model of taking out the most valuable things to sell individually themselves, and then letting the public pick through the rest of the junk, you know, for gradually lowering prices throughout the week. Honestly, if I had a business like this, that's how I would do it. So I can't really blame them for going that route, but I probably won't be frequenting this location just because I don't know if there's honestly all that much opportunity. But all that said, my spirits are still high, because on my way in, I actually spotted a brand new pawn shop that just opened up in this part of town, and it's part of my favorite chain, which is Dan's Pawn Shops. And it sounds really dumb, but if you guys have been following the channel for a while, you guys know that I love sourcing pawn shops for video games. So when a new one opens up, I'm like a kid in a candy store. So I'm gonna hop on over there and probably to a few other ones on my way home, and we're gonna see what kind of video games we can score to hopefully salvage this sourcing day. Here we go, folks. What will we find today? So here are all of their other games. One that I spotted that for some reason is spiked right now is this one, this PS4 Madden 25. They've got it for $5. Right now the lowest copy on Amazon is like $30, so that one will be a keeper. So this place actually has really nice Blu-ray prices. $125 is super cheap, so I'm gonna get these 3. They're each worth around $6. Normally these 2 I would not buy, except they're brand new sealed, so that definitely helps the value. So I'll pay $1.25 for each of these, and after fees get around $6. Alright, well I think I'll stick with this one for now. Add that to the stack. Anyone know anything about baseball cards and have an opinion on $200 for this little collection here? I honestly have no idea what I'm looking at, but that seems a little bit high. Oop, party foul. So are these guys all not working?
64.
Well, let's do this one at least for now, and I might think on those other ones. Well, folks, first time ever at Dan's was definitely a success. Got those 3 Blu-rays like I mentioned. Ended up picking up also Rocket League Collector's Edition. This one's going for over 20 after fees. It's in, looks like a little bit of water damaged condition, but I'll note that in the description. Paid 10, so solid, more than double up on that. Like I said, we got this one for 5. Actually, I think he only charged me 3, so that was a really good deal. That'll go for over 20. And then this is a good tip for you guys that I don't know if I've ever actually given on this channel before. Sometimes when I go to pawn shops and I'm not seeing a whole lot of inventory, I'll just ask them, hey, Do you have any like caseless loose games in the back or broken systems that you'd be looking to unload for cheap? This woman, she didn't think that they did, but then they brought out 2 boxes of broken systems that they hadn't been able to sell so far. This one, Nintendo 64, paid $15 for it. He said that the only issue was a broken AV cord, which I have plenty of. If that's the case, that's a fantastic deal. 15 bucks for a Nintendo 64. I'll probably get like close to 90 bucks after fees for it. It also does have the jumper pack in there. It is complete with like the cap and everything. Overall in solid shape, except for a little bit of plastic damage there, which I can deal with. Also came with a controller. I will still sell it on Amazon with a third-party controller, but you definitely want to be careful to put that very clearly in the listing because that is a slight deviation from what you're technically supposed to send in. So at that stop, a total potential profit, I would say, of like $88 if the system does work conservatively. If it doesn't work, we're gonna be more in like the $48 range, which is still not bad. Second pawn shop of the day. I haven't normally had a ton of luck in here, but we will see what happens. This zone back here has a little bit of potential. There wasn't really anything that was priced well on the front, and I did find this big stack of loose games, so we'll see if there's anything that looks worthwhile there. Well, we had no luck whatsoever in number 1, but let's see what we can do in number 2. Not really much, except maybe 1 here. All right, so again, nothing huge at that stop. We're having a lot of smalls today. I picked up like 5 Blu-rays. They were $1.50 a piece, so they were priced well. I'll make like, you know, $3 to $4 a piece on these, so nothing massive. I did pick up Rainn Wilson in the rocker. This one's just for my wife and I. Hopefully we'll have a little movie night tonight. I thought it looked kind of funny. But here's the big bolo of this stop for you guys. Shape Up on the Xbox One. I shared this with the Discord a long time ago, and it's only gone up in price. I think it's looking like $38 or something after fees on Amazon. Folks, workout games are big bolos. I've said it before. So he actually ended up giving this to me for like $5 or $6, which is pretty nice. So we'll see some solid profit on this game. And I actually, as I was in there, I was thinking about one of the items, the accessories that I saw in the last stop. It's just right next door here. These 2 pawn shops are super close. And I decided to look up what it was going for on Amazon. Turns out it's really spiked right now. So I'm gonna head back in there, hopefully buy that item, maybe get a little bit of a discount, and then show you guys what that bolo is, because it honestly really surprised me. All right, folks, and here it is, our big mystery item, an Xbox 360 network adapter. I've talked about these before, and they've really gone up in price, especially these white ones for some reason. They wanted $15 for it. Of course, they didn't get it. They got 10 bucks, and you can see here on Amazon the prices that they're actually going for. Looks like the lowest used offering through FBA is $50, people. That's absolutely crazy. 38 after fees. I'd say conservatively, I'll probably be able to get like 33 after fees, so paying 10 is a great deal. So overall, I mean, slowly but surely, the profit is stacking up for the day, but I don't think I can really be satisfied just yet. I'm gonna go to my favorite pawn shop in town on my way home, and we'll see what kind of damage we can do there. All right, folks, we are here in front of the 4th and final pawn shop of the day. Will we make out like bandits or continue kind of petering along like we have been so far? Folks, if you've got any value so far out of the video, definitely hit the like button and subscribe. As many of you know, we're probably what, like 4 or 5 subscribers away from 1 million subscribers. Go ahead, if you don't believe me, check out the sub count. We are this close, people, so definitely hit the subscribe button. It will make my new friend Polyworld very happy. But without further ado, let's get in there and try to hit a home run on our final batter of the day. All right, folks, well, again, Nothing to write home about at that stop. We picked up a couple games, Far Cry 5 and Mud Runner. They have PS4 and Xbox One games here for 2 for $15, which is why I really like coming, but there just weren't all that many that were worth it. I'll end up just about doubling my money on that $15, and then these King of the Hill seasons were $3 a piece, and I'll be able to make like 10 to 15 after fees each on these, so that was not a bad buy either. On the whole, for the day, we're looking at around $200 in profit for about, I don't know, I'd say I've been out here for around 4 hours, so definitely not bad at all. I'd say it'll take me around maybe another 3 or so to get this stuff like tested and prepped and listed and everything. So $200, not bad for a day's work. Nothing to write home about, but not bad. What is something to write home about is these Pokemon figures. So let's get home and open these up. I'm way too excited about this. All right, folks, it is now time, the moment you've all been waiting for. We're gonna bust open some of these crappy Chinese knockoff Pokemon figures and do a little bit of... That was not on purpose. We're gonna make this into a little review to end this video, if I can even find all of the figures that I dropped on the floor. Okay, here we go. I think that's all of them. The sad thing is I may be able to name every single one of these Pokemon. Okay, there goes another one. As long as they're not like super recent gen, oh my goodness, this is bad. So this is... I hope that the camera is picking this up well. This is just one of the dumbest looking... Oh my gosh. Is it that like they only want to make each one of these things 2 colors or what? Because this is bad. Okay, this looks like a Primeape to me. Not a bad rendition. I'd give it maybe a 5 out of 10. We got Vigoroth here. He's looking a little bit toothless. Look at that. That's like 90-year-old Vigoroth, I guess. I mean, for what they are, given that we got all of these things for $5 or maybe like $3, it's not terrible. Okay, what the heck is this? I want to say maybe this is supposed to be Umbreon, but they made it white instead of black and gave it red highlights instead of yellow. I mean, this is not a Pokemon. I don't know what this is. All right, here's a fan favorite too, Dragonite here. The colors are actually pretty spot on here. I'll give this a 6, although honestly, the sides of it, it's so thin, it looks kind of crusty almost. That's kind of gross. What is that? Oh my gosh, it's another one. They must not have a black mold. This is, I think, Gothitelle. It's supposed to be black. Apparently they do have black ink, but I don't know, man. That's bad. That does not look like it at all. Aha. But here, folks, we have the man of the hour, Poliwhirl. Let's go. This is the one that is going to stay in my office forever. My favorite Pokemon. And actually, they got the colors pretty much spot on. I mean, obviously it's not the most quality figure, but I'll take that, given that I paid like a penny for it. Ooh, this might be the most ornate one yet. This one has like 5 colors. This is a Raikou, a legendary dog. They got the colors pretty good, although his face is gray. I don't know if that's really supposed to be what that looks like. He also looks like he's having a seizure a little bit. I kind of feel bad for him. Okay, and finally, to end it all off, we have the ultimate favorite Pokemon, Pikachu, right here, who, for some reason, almost looks like he has a single eyebrow in the middle of his face. I couldn't tell you on that one. He also only has like half of a red cheek over here. Give the video a thumbs up if this is the ugliest Pikachu you have ever seen. So I just decided, I think what I'm gonna do with all of these is go around the house and hide them in all of my wife's stuff. So like no matter where she goes when she opens up drawers and cupboards and stuff, she's just gonna be assaulted by these awful knockoff Pokemon figures. I think she's gonna get a kick out of that. Anyway, folks, that is going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I will catch you guys on the flip.